Hey, what is going on, everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back. We're playing some more Satisfactory. And I'm going to focus today, it's just me, there's no Jesse at this moment in time. I'm just going to focus on kind of upgrading the hub, getting some more stuff so we can eventually build a few more things. And one of the things I also want to try and do is get some foundations out here, get all of these stuff put down on foundations. Also split these out into threes and see if that is just as efficient or more efficient than what we've got. So I'm going to launch this pod. This is for utilities. What this is going to give us is a few bits and pieces.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure. Additionally, the biofuel blueprint will ensure improved fuel consumption of biomass burners.
So we've still got this space elevator that we need to build.
You now build the space elevator, which is integral to your contribution to project assembly.
So obviously that's how we send resources back. We don't want to do that just yet, but we've got biomass burners obviously that we can build, but we can now now build biofuel, and we can also build a lookout tower. But we can build walls and a few other bits and pieces, so I think that's what our plan will be. But I think we're just going to focus on doing a few more upgrades if we can. Personal storage box. That doesn't sound too bad. And that gives us extra inventory slots. So let's go with this one. I've got to wait for the pod to come back. So there's a couple of things that I've also done. After we crashed, I worked my way back. Interestingly, I found like some old factory equipment, like someone else had been here, and a couple of motors. I also fixed up this so we could get some concrete being made. It's slow. There's probably far more efficient ways of doing this. And realistically, I want it over there with the rest of our factory. I built another power thing, and power is a nightmare, as you can see from these power lines. We kind of need to take everything down and start again, if I'm really honest. What else did we do? We put a second storage container down over here, just because this one was pretty much full. So as you can see here, there's now this one feeding into this one, and this one's almost full as it is. So, you know, we're gonna struggle a little bit over here. We've got this one here as well, which is filling up, so we might need to do the same over here. And then over here we've got our copper bits and pieces, wires going into this one, which is slowly filling up as well. So there's a few things that we're working on, but none of these factory lines kind of finish off the work that we're having to do. And I just wonder if actually having stuff like this going into one, we maybe slow our output. I don't know, but we're certainly slowing down. We can use more resource. What I'd love to see is this whole area, here with like a factory on it. I don't know what this building is, what this area is with these things that shoot poison out. But having a big area here with factory machines on and flattened land would be quite nice. So that might be what we look at. But I think just working on the upgrades of the old hub is probably quite key for the time being. So let's just keep going this way. Now our pod thingy is returned. We should be able to do the next one, I guess. And the next one requires a lot of plates, a lot of iron rods, and a lot of wire. We got any iron rods in here? Of course we have. We've got iron rods everywhere. The other thing is our inventory, our storage is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Boom! So we should now have more space in our inventory, which is nice.
R&D inflated your pocket dimension and developed a personal storage box accessible in the build menu.
I'd like to put one of these down in here if I can. Valid aim location. Well, that's a bit annoying. Why can't I put storage boxes down on here? I guess there's limits to what we can put where. I want to put this here because what I want to do is grab out of this all the stuff that we could potentially research. So we've got some berries, got some slugs, some of these things, some of this, some nuts. We've researched some mushrooms, or we're researching those currently. Definitely researched some leaves. And then over here, I picked something up, a glowing whatever that is. And these are the motors that I picked up. We can put those together. Anything in here? One of these things as well. Okay. So that, hopefully, will just mean that we can keep all this stuff together. And that's kind of out of the way. I'm surprised we couldn't put it in that little room, but I guess that means there's going to be more and more stuff added to that as we go. So just, yeah, keeping all this stuff together feels like quite a wise approach. Have we finished our research, I wonder? So these are the mushrooms we found.
This type of mycelia has strong healing properties. R&D has created a blueprint you can access in the hub.
Okay. Some beryl nuts. We should probably do those. These are the things we get very early on. We should have probably done those as it is. Thank you. Oops. Get that in there. Do the research on that one. Okay. What else do we need over here? Object scanner and a beacon. That might be quite wise for when we do go exploring. Conveyor walls and stairs. That might be quite wise if we want to overclock buildings. I don't know if we want those yet. Scanner for berries. Fabric and biomass. And tier 2, what have we got? Assembler. That might be wise. Chainsaw. I think this is going to be quite clever as well to go and get these. Walkways. Color gun. Jump pad sound fun. Should we do the clearing thing just so we can quite easily get our biomass, which we can now make. We can now make out of wood, and I'd love to get one of those machines, biofuel. We can now make, sorry, which in theory will help us in terms of what we're trying to achieve here. What else do we need? Copper, iron rods. So I'm just going to keep taking from here for now, and then we can maybe repurpose these crates as more storage on our production line. Okay, there you go, and there you go, and there you go, and there you go. We just need some wire now. Have I got any wire in here? I don't think I have. Take these screws because we can keep those together. We'll go and put this in our other little area. We can take those. Take those. And this is all ore. So let's take all that. And what we got up here. Let's take all this as well. Okay, I know we've got lots of copper that we don't really know what to do with. We'll take the cables out here. I just want to try and get things into some form of organised chaos, really. So maybe just leave this for leaves and stuff, potentially. What if I take all and then put like the leaves back? Take that sulfur because we'll put that in over there. Take the concrete. Put the wood in over here. And then we've just got some crappy resource. We can probably put that in there. Probably put that in the machine over there, maybe. Okay. Just try and get some of this cleaned up, I think, is my plan right now. Some of this ore in here. This is kind of stuff that we've found that we don't really know what to do with, really, is what this is turning into. Okay. I did find a strange area as well while I was exploring that I'm sure we'll head back to. It's very weird. This is going to replace before I can put any in, is it? Nice, okay. Got one more and then we're done. Beautiful. Okay, we've got some concrete, which is nice. Okay. What we got in here? Nothing in there, nothing in there, right? So we can kind of repurpose those. I don't know if you get all resources back when you're repurposing things or not. Copper wires. Okay, so we know we're making those. So long I'll run. grab a couple. Guessing I can't put any copper in these. I'm guessing these are full. Yeah. And yeah, okay. And I think having storage containers that the things mine into is probably a wise idea, rather than just have them going straight into these smelters. So you can fill up, you know, having one of these between those two things I think would be helpful. What was I doing? I had wire. I was putting it in the hub upgrader. There we go. Boom!
Milestone reached. Additional to an inventory expansion, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily out of wood.
So one thing I'd like to do is over here, I think. I don't know if I've got the material for this right now or not. Production. Constructor. Okay, then I want to deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. I want to... I should have turned it round. I'm an idiot. Okay. Organization. Storage compartment thingy. Okay, you can go there. And... yes, you can go there. Is that in line? I'm not sure. Okay. So we want to go from here down to here. From here to here. And then we want this to be set up to do biofuel. And that needs oh no, so that needs biomass. Okay. So we want this actually to be doing biomass. Oh, you can't get it to do... oh man, so realistically, to get this working in any kind of fashion, I need one of these that has leaves and wood in, a splitter which takes some to that and some to that. Okay, can we do that? Let's demolish this, and demolish this, and demolish this. Okay. So here, I want to put in... well, I'm going to redo some of this stuff. I just want to see how it works, Morley. Morley first. I don't know what Morley means. Okay. So let's get this here. So that's going to go in there. And then we're going to have here, we're going to have... production, constructor. One there. And one there. Okay. So what I want is you doing that. Perfect. And I want you doing that. Perfect. And then I want you going in there. You going in there. Lovely. And then we want one of... I'm going to have to move all this stuff, but... then we want one of these. Like that. We want you going in there. And you going in there. Okay, lovely. And then... I guess realistically we want another one of these. Probably another storage container if I'm honest, but... just because of space, let's go straight into one of these. Reinforced plates. Surely I can do that. And obviously we need to try and get these up and running in our production lines. But I feel like that's a whole rejig of what we're doing to a point. Okay. Another constructor. I wonder if you ever get a power thing where you can feed fuel straight into it. Because obviously at the moment these all have to be done by hand. think we're going to need to stick another one of these on there. Okay, one up here, I guess. Look at the state of this. And we want that coming from there into there. And we want this going from there into there. And there into there. Let's go and get some fuel before we do anything. And I guess we should grab all these leaves. And the wood. Okay, nice. I'm running out of plates. Okay. So it's this one that I set up. We're going to put this in here for now. I'm going to come over here. And put these in here for now. Let them go. Nice. Okay. What are we doing? Another power line over here, I think. One going into here. And you going into here. Is that good? Oh, it's going to take a very long time. Okay, so we've got some fuel coming out here. Oh no, so this doesn't necessarily split. It's not like a smart splitter. Okay, fine. So this is all a waste. Great. Recipe. Biomass leaves. Fine. Let's take the wood out of here for now. What's annoying is we just unlocked chainsaws so we could get more wood. Okay. So this is now going into here. Which is going into here. And hopefully we're outputting biofuel. This is better. Okay. So this is going to be giving us some fuel at least. We just need more leaves. But I guess we could turn leaves into wood sometime soon. And then just switch it over as and when we have to, I suppose. Okay. Probably don't need to worry too much about leaves for the time being. We did grab quite a lot while we were out. Okay. So this is going to happen. I don't know how efficient this actually is. Be interesting to see how well this stuff actually works for us. We are going to run out of power soon. And I'm not sure there's too much I can do about it right now. Other than run out and try and get more. It'd be interesting to know if this is more productive. If this is more productive than actually just doing it by hand. Okay. I mean, this is the thing. Does look like it's going to last a little bit longer at least. Okay. So I wonder if you can get like capacitors and batteries and stuff to save electricity. Okay, so we can make ramps. Walls. Okay, let's head back in here, see what else we can do with the old hub. Active milestones, waiting for resources. Total parts received. What's... So this is the space elevator, I assume? Power shard. Mucus from the power slugs compressed into a solid crystal radiates a strange power. Okay. Let's do this one next, shall we? We've got the wires. Got that. We don't have this. But I do have a load of this stuff in here, so I'm just going to make some with my hand. Just simply so I can free up some more inventory space as I go, really. Because I seem to fill my inventory up with all this copper and stuff. Look, it's insane. Let's make a few wires while we're here. We've got loads, but hopefully it'll free up some space for these copper things. Because I would put them in the machine, but we don't have any that have any capacity. Just get rid of this one. We haven't really freed up any space because of because of that one taking up the new wire coil, taking up a load of space. Rubbish. Okay. This one should free up some space. Let's just see what we can do with these power shards, with these slugs. I wonder if it's for vehicles rather than anything else, but... Nice, okay. So we can put you in over here. Job's a good one. Chainsaw. Okay, I need some more reinforced plates and some more screws. Okay. What's next? Object scanner scans the immediate area. Wonder what it finds. Fabric. Okay. Let's have a little look, see what we've got in here. Why aren't you... So can we upgrade this to overclock? Okay. Oh, so that we put the power things in there. I see. Okay. That's interesting. So where do we make the power shards? Down here. Green power slug. That's all we need. Okay, let's make one. Oops. Let's just make one. Nice. Okay. I wonder where we can put these. Can we put them in the power things? We could. But I guess this is going to make more power rather than anything else. Okay, let's have a look here. What have we got? Another one in there for now. Just try and rejig some of this power if we can. This is a pain because it is very, very manual. Okay. There you go, enjoy. Some leaves. Not a load, but some. Better than nothing, I suppose. So what are we going to do with this power shard? Where do we want to put it? I guess we save them for something that's putting everything together, really. That makes the most sense to me. Okay, well that's a power shard, so we know what that does. Do we want to pick another one? I guess this makes sense. Stick some wire in here. We'll stick some of these in here for now. And some of these. Just need more. Just need more, really. Whoa. Grab some of these while we're here. So it's unfortunate that we don't have like smart splitters, because like what I really like to do over here is put one machine that makes nails, one machine that makes something else. Don't know what at this moment in time, advanced or screws and whatever else. But if you can't filter out what's coming out of this, then I don't know how you get it to. I don't know how you get it to do that. Really, you have to obviously clearly store everything in one, which is a bit of a pain. I'd rather not do that. Some of those in. Oh, not those. Stick some of those in. Boom.
Milestone reached. To ensure your survival and effectiveness when exploring xenoplanetary environments, you now have access to an object scanner and beacons.
Might as well
Nuts added to object scanner catalog.
Might as well scan this as well. I think this is everything, isn't it? Just fabric to go. Oh no, they go back over here. That's not them. Okay. In you go. Stick this over here as well for now. Okay. Biofuel. Let's grab some of that while we're here. I wonder if I should stick the thing in there. A couple of these are yellow, so let's come over here and be nice if we get to a place where we don't have to do this for a few minutes. You still using leaves? Yeah, you are. Oh, stuck. As are you. Okay, so let's swap you round. And then we'll stick the leaves in this one for now. Okay, beautiful. We've got a bit more power. So yeah, I think I really want to kind of rebuild the whole factory, if I'm honest. Maybe on... Let's just see if we can do one of these. On a large foundation. Okay, right, so we can jump up on... We can jump up on this one. We can get... Got loads of concrete. I like this idea of kind of having the whole thing. Now, interestingly, if we were to do something like this, I'm not going to be able to jump up to without a ramp. Okay. Can I get a ramp up to one of these? We can. Nice. Let's put that one there for now. Okay. What if we had this 2 levels high? What if this whole thing was up at this height? Maybe even up to this height. I don't know. Because then none of that would be a problem. Might be interesting. Okay. Well, I guess I'll probably do a fair amount of this off camera. I'm guessing that yellow light means that we are not efficient over here. Which is interesting. I don't know if that's due to... 49% efficiency. This is 100% efficiency. Is it just because there's too many of these coming in? What is the deal with this? Is it because this isn't splitting out anywhere? No, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. We're going to look at this next episode. What I'll probably do is try and rejig some of this and then give you a tour once we're done, because I think the idea of me messing around with this for hours, and it will be hours, isn't fantastic. But maybe we'll come and have a little look a little later, and I'll show you where I got to. Maybe that's the plan. Let me know what you think of this. I'd love to know your thoughts. I don't know if the alpha weekend and the early access are going to be compatible with each other. I don't know if you'll be able to continue a save or if we'll have to start again. But I guess what we could do is try and put some of that stuff we've learned into starting again. So we've already used all our concrete, but I like the idea of trying to get this stuff up here and having our base indoors, or at least some of it. And again, I think we probably need another little exploration, see if we can find any more resources to improve some of our production, see what we can do about that stuff, because that freaks me out a little bit. And we'll go from there. But thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We will see you again soon. Thank you.